Fantastic, then was it?
He is.
Who's he going up against?
You'll find out in a second.
Okay.
RKJ held onto the ropes and just took him down. Changed direction and a drop kick to the legs. And JJ Gale now finds himself in a seated position and drop kicked his face off. And that's a huge senton with some serious hang time. The life sucked out of his body. RKJ, as we said earlier, does not come to play games. There's a blood rushing to the head of JJ Gale. And RKJ could stand here all night long, couldn't he? As he drives him back down to the canvas.
Looks like lovely cover there by Ricky Knight Jr.
JJ Gale kicked.
He did not get a clean break there. JJ Gale.
Oh my goodness, he just drop kicked his face off.
Why do you hate JJ Gale? What has he done
Ricky
to you?
Knight Jr. is one of the most dangerous men in Revolution Pro Wrestling. You can see Ricky Knight, I would be shaking in my boots because RKJ may well be on another level as he takes him into the corner with a huge and his way to his feet before RKJ takes him back off him. The rope's keeping him up, but not for much longer.
What did JJ Gale do to you? What did he do to you? Why are you annoyed at JJ Gale?
Anyone who's watching this contest may be wondering what JJ Gale has done to Ricky Knight Jr. He's done nothing to Ricky Knight Jr. That's why this man is to be feared, because he's a real deal, he's a fighter, and his oh no, he's not. JJ Gale kicked out.
You put him in there with him.
RKJ moves over. Oh my god! RKJ sits out powerbomb. Oh, JJ Gale kicked out. And you have to question. You admire the guts, but you have to question the logic.
You don't admire the guts. Ricky Knight wrapping him around. No.
Oh my god! He just spiked him. Hook of the leg. RKJ. Again, JJ Gale kicked out. This is what a strike from Gale. Oh my god!
Pulling him up by the tights.
The prone body of JJ Gale.
No, come on.
Oh my god. This is a message to the champion.
Oh, come on.
That's a message for Will Ospreay, and RKJ is not done as he nails JJ Gale with a Kishi driver. Hook of the leg. Message sent, loud and clear.
And I hope you're happy with yourself. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Is JJ Gale. And Robbie X is Robbie X got control early on. Birds to the base, hip toss, drop kick combination straight to the side of JJ Gale's skull, hook of the leg, and just a two-priority from JJ Gale, and a sign of a well-weathered veteran, Robbie X.
Yes, certainly. Well, in terms of Robbie X, JJ Gale trying a couple of us under his belt as time progresses.
Look at this great move by Robbie X, by lacing that arm with his leg before taking the other arm. And look at the position JJ Gale's in right now. That leaves him open and exposed. And now you see the Butcher's hook there. Butcher's grips Gale tenaciously, fighting back to his feet before being taken down by a big chop. And yes, Robbie X is a wrestler. He does stick to the rules. He's very much a sportsman, but that does.
You see there again, experience he will. I suppose they're the advantages he will take, as he knows that he's not going to let a young upstart like JJ Gale get any sort of catch his breath any moment.
Look at that, that's what I was talking about, using those ropes for leverage and momentum to increase the damage on those blows. Robbie X gets a 2 count, but thus exactly the way he would have wanted it. This is not...
JJ Gale, he's struggling.
Gale, and catches him! Very least, and now knocks out the hamstring and kicks the back of the skull. Robbie X, seamlessly transitions into that standing shooting star, and there's just a 2 count as JJ Gale still manages to kick out.
And he's struggling, JJ Gale.
Look at this, it's signaling Oh my goodness, how good is Robbie X? And that's what I'm talking about, using the momentum of that flying into the powerbomb, gave him that extra momentum for the lift, and Robbie X! Exclamation connect! Cover, hook of the leg, and he got it!
The ball for a second there, straight into the hamstring. And Haskins is back in control.
Straight back on that leg. Mark Haskins, he found that opening earlier with the leg, and now like a shark that smells blood is all over JJ Gale. Here across his chest, and oh, that was a nasty landing on the hard concrete floor. They're there for sanitization purposes.
Yeah, those hard rubber ones that, as you say, are just there for easy cleaning.
And look at that, oh my goodness, both knees across the outside of the ring. And for Haskins, a perfect game plan for JJ Gray, but should we be surprised? Because if JJ Gray has taught us one thing by now, it's that he's a master strategist. And what about that from Mark Haskins? Perhaps the most dangerous member of the Legion, and I don't make that statement lightly, as Mark Haskins gets a 2 count. So against the very best, but he just keeps on going and keeps on going. It could well be a detriment because Mark Haskins is a dangerous, dangerous man. And right now, he's got JJ Gale tied up in the middle of the ring like a pretzel as JJ Gray watches on the outside.
As I said, this is definitely the biggest.
Back to his feet, but almost suckered him in there, didn't he? But he was able to hit that shoulder block across the midsection, suck in the air, sucking the life out of Gale, and Gale still in Japanese leg screw, and now he's looking for that Brock lock, which he's got applied. The leg laced around their head, and Haskins changes into that single leg grab.
And then into an STF.
Yeah, absolutely traversing from hold to
Lovely.
hold to hold. And when that's happening, as you saw, a rake of the nose and eyes, moves to another hold, and again now changing hold, and laces the arm of JJ Gale, and Gale in so much trouble right now. I can't emphasize what deep water JJ Gale's in right now.
As can be, but JJ Gale using that reach advantage that he has, and he just
outside the ring, watch out!
And
huge kick has been compromised. Still fights his way back in the ring, and what about that for a knee strike? Precise, vicious, violent, and Mark Haskins is just yelling smack at JJ Gale, who is in all kinds of trouble. Not for the first time in this contest, and there's a running Falcon Arrow, and Haskins now into the cover, hook of the leg, and JJ Gale kicks out. To his feet, but Haskins grabs the leg.
lovely counter into the sharpshooter, and he's dragging him to the center of the ring. This could be it. Oh, right back. I'm not surprised. JJ Gale's tap there. Live to fight.
He's not wearing trainers for a change, though, let's be honest.
You stopped last week, he wasn't even supposed to be in a match.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
He just threw him.
Lured him towards him. Lured him with all that time getting in and out of the ring. And now he has his opportunity and he takes advantage. Wonderful. Oh, beautiful clubbing below there. Oh! And let's not forget, whatever his name is, that strict in the windpipe with his huge foot there.
He is a thinking man's wrestler, but that's what happens when you've got wrestling in your blood. Sport of professional wrestling, hasn't it? With every ounce of energy in his body, and just like that, Hikuleo shut him down.
And you could see, as JJ was laying those strikes in, Hikuleo was just smiling throughout it.
Ooh, what a chop.
Oh!
Oh! Face first down to the canvas.
Beautiful maneuver.
And look how quickly Hikuleo was back to his feet.
It's like JJ used all the energy he had just to roll Hikuleo over.
Send him off a row attempt. JJ gets caught.
Ah.
But again, JJ keeps fighting. JJ's still in this match. barely, as Hikuleo hoists him up.
Gunslinger.
Oh, Fray face first. And it's over.
Yeah, you're absolutely. JJ Gale has been very, very impressive and gone in leaps and bounds here at Rev Pro. I think coming up against Chris Ridgeway, this is a big, big.
This is J.
Ambulance. This is Chris Ridgeway.
Mindset there of like wanting to make JJ Gale fight his fight.
Very much a methodical professional wrestler is Chris Ridgeway.
What he did there, just keeping himself on top.
Absolutely not, straight to the midsection of JJ Gale as a life sucked out of his body, and JJ Gale in all kinds of trouble now as Chris Ridgeway is in control.
Yeah, I don't think anybody expected Chris Ridgeway to break cleanly. Less for punching like more of a straight right foot right.
Ridgeway connected with the jaw on multiple occasions, and there's a kick straight to the spine, and that is going to hurt, but JJ Gale defiantly decides, knowing that he's next, win, lose or draw.
I appreciate JJ Gale getting the upper hand on him in the early stages of this fight. And I've been in the ring with that man. I know that is not a position you want to be in, because when he wants to hurt you, he will hurt you.
The legs are laced, the Chris Ridgeway now, just almost that bow and arrow-like maneuver, and JJ Gale in all kinds of trouble, and it doesn't look like Chris Ridgeway's broken a sweat here. You said at the start of this match, James, that Chris Ridgeway was looking composed, cool, calm, collected, and he's remained dangerous, unforgiving, and unrelenting man, and he's proved it just there with another unceremonious kick to the spine, and look at that for a cover. Just when JJ Gale works out the answer, Chris Ridgeway changes the question into the pedal down on the metal, so to speak, pick up the acceleration at a moment's notice.
What I will say is, if you look at the difference between that flurry of JJ Gale and the single strike from Chris Ridgeway, that there is a difference in veteran mentality. Why throw three little ones when one huge wallop will take your opponent down? Like
I will say is volume eventually adds up as again, finally he might find some to his new charge, who catches JJ Gale with that waist lock. Oh my goodness, you can't defend for what you can't see coming.
wow, JJ Gale going for that springboard cutter that uses.
What a German suplex with a bridge, and there's a 2.5.
I'm surprised he kicked out of that, Andy. The absolute battering that Ridgeway gave him before hitting that picture-perfect suplex. I don't know if JJ...
You know, Gideon Gray has done a hell of a job scouting.
And again, those...
Chris Ridgeway!
...thing JJ Gale's going to be able to do to get back into this. He needs that pace, he needs that movement.
Oh my God, what a kick, and that has to be it. Chris Ridgeway with a cover. Here is your